Good afternoon and welcome to Penang, founded in 1786 by Captain Francis Light. We are going to do today a tour of Chulia Street, one of the oldest streets in Georgetown, Penang. We're going to have a nice quiet little wander today. Pocket Travels is a little bit sleepy. Just coming up here on the left of the wall is a big Indian mural depicting the Indian community here that settled here, were brought over by the British to establish the town of Georgetown. There is a lot of history, a lot of diversity. I decided to start at the fire station. It is a good place to start. Further down the road there, it does go down to the seafront, and over here to the right you have the main area of Little India with its restaurants, and I can assure you absolutely delicious Indian food. I've been here, it's my third day. The last 2 days I've been in Little India just having curry every day. Let's cross over the road. As you can see as well, and you will see through the vlog, there is a lot of Chinese influence in the area. Chinese people didn't come to Penang until the 19th century. There is a very, very lovely cosmopolitan theme to Penang. Everybody chilling and cracking on with life in peace. So we're going to have a quiet walk through, as Rocket Travels has spent the last 2 days after his trip to Sumatra chilling. Over there you can see this is one of the first mosques that you'll see coming up from the waterfront. Excuse the bus, just about to. I'm not editing nothing. Yeah, that's the first mosque you come to. There's a mixture in the Indian community here of Muslims and Hindus. It was the Hindus originally that came to Penang. Originally the Indian community were from the west of India, and then eventually from the southern. Chulia Street, apparently, and this is only apparently, I've done some well, I've tried to do as much research on the place as possible. It used to be called Malabar Street, and it was changed because a different background of Indian, different region of Indian were arriving in Georgetown, so they changed the name. That information, I've asked the locals and they've said it's wrong. I'm not 100% sure if that's right or wrong, but from my research and various research, it is called originally Malabar Street. Okay, it's very, very noisy down here, man. You're gonna have to put up with the noise. Lovely little archways you walk through. Over there to the right of Chulia Street, there's lots and lots of Indian restaurants, Indian cafes, lots and lots going on. There is a Hindu temple there, but it's not on Chulia. It's too easy with Penang to get distracted and go down dark alleys and streets and roads and explore. If you're coming to Penang, I would suggest you come here for maybe 5 days, a week even. Chill, relax, feel the rhythm, feel the vibe. Here's the big junction leading up into what is the backpacker area. Originally a lot of the boutique hotels, backpacker establishments, places to stay would have been shops, and they were converted in maybe the 60s into accommodation for backpackers traveling the world, traveling to destinations like Penang. Up on this road they do have lots of currency exchange shops all the way down there. so much to see, so much to do in Penang. Rocket travels, you'll be glad to know, cross the road safely. It is not one of my qualities as a vlogger, crossing the road. I've probably picked the busiest time of day to do this vlog. It's like tea time, so they're rush hour. It doesn't seem too bad, actually it's a Saturday, but I've found with some of my travels it doesn't really matter what time of day. A lot of these businesses are open 24 hours a day. See, there's over here like Tonight Hotel, single room, 100 ringgit, Wi-Fi. What it's like inside I do not know. I will put the link for my place in the description. There are lots of the businesses down here concentrating on hardware are Chinese. One of the oldest bars in Chulia is Chinese, Hong Kong bar. We will show you that when we get up near it. You can rent motorbikes. You can get they do visas for Thailand, various visas. They have agents here who can sort out your visa. See a lot of these hardware shops to the side. I think they're fans and pumps. Every hardware shop seems to specialise in something different. But when you come here, you really do have to look into the place and the buildings. Over here they have the Danish biryani house. Their food is so good. I have been in there 2 nights on the trot. It is exceptional. They also have lots and lots. They do have some wholesale culture here. There's a plastic wholesale shop there selling all your plastic goods, boxes, straws, containers, all kinds of things. Penang at the moment, it's April, which is the start of April, and it is a little bit sleepy. Asas Dunia. I'm not too sure what that building is. Possibly hotel, bungalows, 2-story mansion. Look at this signage, the Chinese signage on here. Wow, beautiful buildings. It doesn't have a date on there. Some of them do. As you can see, more hardware shops. All the buildings are similar. The older buildings are all 2-story. You have the more modern builds. Just across the road. Right, we're going to go. Juice bar there in front of me. Over here you have the Hotel Hong Ping. What a beautiful name. Chinese hotel. My hostel is literally about 4 doors down there, and it's costing me about £10 a night for a single room. Now it's very basic, it's very hostel-like, but instead of having bunks in lots of rooms, they have like lots of partitioned rooms, so you've got a private room basically with aircon. It is shared bathroom and toilet, which can be a little bit of a pain if you get the timing wrong. A lot of the young uns, the backpack a lot, which I'm staying with predominantly, they seem to get up between 10 and 11. So there's a little tip if you're staying in a hostel with backpackers. Have your shower and go to the toilet pre-10 o'clock. They've probably been out all night partying. Actually, some of these buildings, now I've started noticing the heights, they are predominantly 2-story, but there are, like over here, some 3-story establishments. They have over there wing up frame makers. You can get signs, anything and everything you want down this lovely lane, Chulia. They even have some interesting massage. I need a massage. I'm going to wait till I get back to Thailand. This one here, Love Corner. There is a street joins Chulia Street called Love Lane. Yes. Why do you think Love Lane is called Love Lane? If you know that the area was founded by basically sailors. Use your imagination there. See, up this end is more Chinese establishments. I wish they had some dates on the building, whereas the start of Chulia Street is more Indian. They do have here on this corner in the evening, it's just starting up now, they do have lots and lots of street food corner. We'll have a poke our nose in a little bit. This vlog isn't about the side street, it's about Chulia Street. But yeah, look, lots and lots of things on sticks. Hello. But it's a little bit early at the moment for it to be busy. And I've been lazy to do the vlog, so I was keen to get out and start making this vlog. Nasi kandar, Malay food, loads of signage here. Check this little area out here. Tiger, Carlsberg. This area here is the main area where you get all your backpackers frequenting in the evening. It's all the old school little bars. There are some more modern bars. When I'm in Penang, I choose 2 bars. One of them is over here. It's called Mickey's Place, and I frequent there in the afternoon for a couple of cheeky apple ciders. Right, 7-Eleven. Oh, you got one side, you got the Sober Cow Cafe, and on the other side you have the Tipsy Cow Cafe. Right, over here, I'm tempted to try one of these places this evening. They do have I did last night attempt to do vegan food, but I couldn't get served. I'm not too fussy what I eat. Chulia Court, they're meant to do really nice food. Hello, boss. And yeah, North Indian foods. There's different regions from India represented in Georgetown, in Penang. This one here last night, vegan food. Their menu looks absolutely amazing. Unfortunately, I couldn't get served, so I moved on and went back to the Danish Indian restaurant. This lovely signage, lovely old signage on here. All hardware shops. Must be the main, like when you're in Thailand, sometimes you get a street that sell one particular product. In Penang, Georgetown, this must be the area where people go for their hardware. Right, I'm just going to quickly show you. A lot of these bars are actually closed. I don't know if they open later on. But you have here the Hong Kong bar. Been there since 1920. Hong Kong bar, one of the oldest. I tried to research the oldest. That pops up. Whether it is the actual oldest, I can't confirm. But it used to be frequented in the 1920s by sailors. As a lot of areas around here used to be. And you've got more modern bars over here. This bar in the evening, in peak season, is banging with young backpackers and travellers. It is a lively bar. It says all day bar. They have draft beer, bottled beer, all sorts going on. Cool. And amongst all the hostels and lovely little shops, you do have some boutique hotels as well. So you have different price ranges. Right, we have this very modern building, but it's hang on, whoa, importer exporter of fragrances and perfumes. Canvas and tarpaulin, so you can get your tarpaulin and you get your perfume at the same time. That's a strange mix. This lovely building here is a bar. Cocktails, lunch, breakfast, live music. Famous for cocktails and pies. Right, gonna get run over. I'm surprised no one's tooted their horn. They do road rage a little bit in Georgetown, in Penang. My favourite bar, I'm just going to show you, is over here next to, I'm not too sure what the name of this, the Gravy Baby. Yes, this lovely building, lovely establishment is called the Gravy Baby. But if you're in Penang, especially in Georgetown, I highly recommend that this Junk Cafe is the place to be. This This bar is the best bar as far as I'm concerned in Penang, in Georgetown. Junk Cafe. That will go down in the description. A link in the description. Yes, I've been drinking, socialising in Georgetown, Penang for exactly 10 years. And the guys there used to be part of another bar called B at 92. Hello, you say hello. Where are you from?
I'm from Thailand.
Oh, I'm from Thailand, from Hua Hin.
Okay.
Yeah, from Swadee Krap.
Swadee Krap.
Yes, I live in Hua Hin. You come on holiday?
Yes, with my friends.
Oh, you from Thailand too?
Yes.
Okay, what do you think of Georgetown, Penang? First time you come?
No, I'm just for 4th time for me, and my friend is the first time.
Oh, first time you like?
Yeah. Like
Very good, very nice place. Cool. Kapkon Kap. Okay. Where are you from in Thailand?
Bangkok.
Oh, you're from Bangkok.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe I see you in Bangkok one day. Say hello.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Wow, people from Thailand. Swadee Krap. What I do like about Chulia is the diversity here, especially with the restaurants. You've got Western, you've got Malay, you've got Chinese, you've got various different Indian, North, Southern, Western Indian food. And this is a lovely place to come in the morning. In fact, I might come here tomorrow morning for my dinner. It's called the Rai Ki Cafe. It's one of these corner eating establishments. A lot of these Chinese places all over Southeast Asia seem to frequent corners. Lovely location, lovely building. Actually, it's a really interesting building. It's not about architecture, this vlog. But yeah, you can get your roast pork, roast duck, have a lovely seating area. Hello. Have a roast pork, I think this one's sweet sausage, this one pork. Thank you. I'll come try your food tomorrow morning. Yeah, lovely people. Let me film. Yeah, I'm not too sure it's Saturday and a lot of the businesses are shut. This one here, Tarboosh. Tarboosh is how you say it. I've got a feeling that is Malay style food. It is very posh. So as long as you got your street food, you got your corner restaurant eatery types, all sorts of different hole in the walls. You do have these lovely posh restaurants as well, Tarboosh, and you also have some quality hotels. I mean, check this place out. This is called Yen Keng Hotel, and that looks very posh. So you have all sorts of options, accommodation. If you don't want to rough it in a single room. Look at this. If I had time, I'd go and explore all these buildings more. Got lovely shuttered windows at the top there. Lovely courtyard. I'll be interested to know how much it costs a night to stay in there. Opposite, you have Chulia Mansions, Georgetown, Penang. Yes, you are sport for choice with accommodation. Some of these buildings absolutely stunning. I'd say it's more Chinese businesses. Kim Company, plumbing shop. There's Mr. Bean over there, maybe you see him. Yeah, you can get your passport pictures here done. Little camera shop, frames. What we have here, oh, this is a motorbike rental. I've actually rented from these guys before. I'm not renting this time, I'm on foot because I'm chilling. I've decided not to rent a motorbike. I'm taking some time out from my recent adventure in Sumatra. Currency exchange, this is what I love, these lovely little shops selling tea, juices, just lovely little hole in the wall establishments. You could spend a lifetime in Penang and not see everything and do everything. Oh, nice big, check this out, man. Barber shop over here, but I wanted to show you the tiger, the Tamil tigers. There is a Tamil community here, something I need to look into, something I'm thinking of vlog. There is an Indian Heritage History Museum in Penang. It's something I might look into. There is a very stupendous looking tiger. Happy days. How's this vlog going? I always say that when I think they're going not too well, but hopefully showing you around. There's a barber shop there. I'm going to wait till I get back to Thailand. All sorts of establishments, some posh, some not so posh. Chino restaurant, that looks really posh in there. This is the posh end, I think. Rockefeller's Kitchen and Bar over there. Tiger beer bucket promotion, 60 ringgit for a bucket of Tiger beer. Now, not too sure if we're going to go all the way to the top, shall we? I have actually handed in my laundry down here, this end of town, and I will go and pick that up. Hopefully they are open. Motorbike for rent. No prices on there. Little souvenirs on sale behind there as well. Check out, see, look, you get all those posh shops, then all of a sudden, check out this. This is like a shop of curiosities. Look at this, all that poshness, then all of a sudden, look at the display cabinets in here. Wow, there is all sorts going on in here, look. Russell is picking that up. Wow, there's all sorts in here. Old postcards, look. That's the lights picking up. Hello. All sorts. Wow. Old school shop, bird cages up there. Wow, what a find. Old shutters. They're probably like what, maybe the original shutters. What a superb little shop. Not sure if the GoPro picked that up, but what a find, that little shop. Actually there's one next door, or they're part of the same shop, selling all sorts of gadgets and old school memorabilia. Right, we're back under these beautiful arches. Look at that. I would imagine back in the day people would have been, I mean, that's 6 foot plus. They are a good height. Some places you go in Southeast Asia, the heights of arches like that are a lot smaller. I mean, check out this place, it's called the Pinwheel. Wow, what a beautiful looking food, coffee and dessert. Wow, some amazing establishments. I was looking at this place yesterday and I haven't got a clue what it is. It's not a temple, it's some kind of shipping company, but they do have a lovely building, Chinese style. It says on there, the world's oldest overseas Nanai Association, established 1828, built 1904. But what it actually is, I don't know. I need to go back, Google and find out. Strangely enough, something you don't often see in these areas in Georgetown are car parks. They actually have a cashless car park there. Yes, if you're coming to Penang, I recommend strongly that you get some kind of transport, scooter rental. There's another hardware shop there. And well, right next to it another hardware shop. I'm very curious to find out the history, why there's so many hardware shops in this one street. Look at this over here, look, hang on, there's a car coming. What we got over here? Travel, happy holidays. Right, let's quick go over here, look. Is this what I like? This is a tiny little building, and it's fusion food, snacks and cocktails. So behind the door there is a lovely little, it's like tapas bar. You get the picture, you could be exploring all these little hole in the walls forever and ever. I'm not too sure where are my laundries up here. It's called Maple Leaf Laundry Service. Look at this. Hello. Lovely people in Penang saying hello to Rocket Travels. Yeah, check out. That food looks absolutely delicious. Look at that. Wow. How cool. Right, we're coming up to the end, coming up to my laundry. Maple Leaf Laundry. Yeah, it's going to collect my laundry. We're going to finish the vlog at the laundry, shall we? Or should we finish the vlog at the Junk Cafe? That's where we should finish, to be quite honest. Years ago when I first came here, I used to rent my motorbike from somewhere over here to this place. La Bella. Car rental, scooter rental, but they're not open. There is a place directly across the road. Your sport for choice for scooter rental. If you're coming here, definitely highly recommend. There's so much to see and do on this island. Get out of Georgetown for the day. Go over to the national park, smallest national park in Malaysia. What's this place? Western food. Yes, as much as you can get your, you know, Indian, Chinese, Malay food. There's plenty of Western food here. So if you don't like all the more cultural cuisine, you can have your fish and chips in your burger and all that. Ernest Hotel. Nice menu actually. Actually, I think that's a little restaurant. Yeah, it's a good example of the food. Pizza, croissants. They do like a breakfast there, look. Sausage, bacon, egg, mushroom. Anything and everything you want here. Right, we're just coming up to the end. And then we're going to walk back, get the laundry, and finish the vlog. There's another hotel there. See, some of these buildings obviously built later on. Oh, just to show you the bus again. Yeah, Island City Hotel. First time I ever came to Penang, I stayed in Argyle Street, which is over there. And yes, there's a hostel here, and there used to be a bar on the corner with the hotel. And the more time you spend it, yeah, it's cool. It's over there, it's not open. It doesn't look open at all, to be quite honest. It's called Kashmir. Right, I'm gonna walk back, get the laundry, and hopefully I've given you a nice guided tour of Chulia Street in Penang. One of the reasons I stay in Chulia is if you're catching the ferry, you can walk from the ferry up into Chulia Street within about 5 to 10 minutes, depending on where you're staying. And everything you want is here. As you can see, bars, restaurants. You won't want for nothing. The accommodation, low end is very basic. It suits me. £10 a night. Wow. Okay, we're gonna go and get the laundry. We're gonna go for a beer because I'm waffling. Here we go, look, Maple Leaf Laundry. My laundry, for 2 kilos of laundry, 20 ringgit. Currency converter in the description. Don't ask what I'm laughing at. Yeah, Anchor Anchor beer, local beer. Don't ask what I'm laughing at. It's my mind, it's not right sometimes. Anyway, me and Bob, there's Bob.
Yo, welcome.
Best barman in the best bar in the world. Anyway, it's been a long vlog, over and out. I'm going to go and have a beer, the battery's just about to go. That's how I know it's been a long vlog. Over and out, see you next vlog. Take care.